Hi YouTube viewers, my name is Mano Joseph and in this video I'll take you through a scenario based Excel solution. So let's get started. So I'll be using the same Excel file what I used in the previous video and I've just created a scenario 2. Now in the last video we had the data from left to right, meaning from BP code to BP name. So we have used VLOOKUP. When we have a situation the other way around, from taking the data from right to left, meaning from BP name to BP code, what is the solution? So I've seen a lot of people, what they do, they just copy the information from here and paste it here and just do a VLOOKUP from the BP name to BP code. So do we have any other solution? Yes, we do have. So that's where we are going to use index and match function. When we use more than one function in a cell, it is called nested functions. So that's what we are going to do today. So index and match. So what does this two function do? Match is similar like VLOOKUP, where it will give you the result of in which row the output or the search criteria applies, and the index number gives the output at the final stage. So if you take a cell, for instance, I'm just referring A1 cell. So if you see the cell, you have two things, A and 1. So A is nothing but your column and 1 is nothing but your row. So these two functions clearly gives this information. Index gives you the column wise information and match gives you the row wise information. So how do we start with? To make more simple, I'll just split this function into two. And in this case, I'll go with index function first to make sure that how does index function work. So just give index, and here for index function we'll be going with two criteria. One is which column and another the row number. So index number, what do we need in this situation? I need the BP name, I need the BP code from the BP name. So the output is BP code, so I'm going to select column A, which is the BP code, and manually I'm just going to give which row. So empty is in row 9 and close bracket, so the output is here. But if you find this formula, we have to give the row number manually, which is not possible, or we have to find an alternative way. So that's way to make it more dynamic, we can add match function here. So how does match function work? Equal to match, and it is similar like VLOOKUP, where it asks you for a search criteria. In this case I'm just giving empty, and where is my search criteria available? It is in column B. So I'm just going to select this, comma, and then immediately ask me 1, 0 or -1. So by default we'll be using 0, which is the exact match, and then close bracket. Now you can find the same result what we have here, 9, this formula gives me, which is more dynamic. So combination of these two will give me the lookup. So let's combine this formula. Equal to index, I'm just going to give the output range, which is my BP code, comma, the row number, we are going to use match function. Match, my search criteria is empty, comma, what is my range? Column B, because that is my BP name range, comma, 0 for the exact match, close. And here you can find the data available. So this is how you take data from right to left, rather than copying the data of BP code from this end to this end. So this is more simpler.
In continuation to this formula, I'm just going to give a simple trick. So I'm not sure how many have had this in your mind. So since we are taking BP name, it is like a text, okay, and since it is like empty, which is a small name, it doesn't matter. But just in case, if you want to type this complete name, it would be hectic. Is there any other way to solve this situation? What I'm going to do is, in this formula, my search criteria is K9. So let me just give here say hi-fi. You'll immediately find it is not applicable because it is taking the exact match. Okay, if the text is completely there, then it will give you a result. Let's tweak this formula. So in match function, what I'm going to do, I've just given K9. In this K9, I'll just go with this. Okay, K9. Adding to this, I'm just going to fill and symbol within double quotes. I'm going to give star. Now you have a data. The similar thing I just give here as well. K9 and symbol within double quotes I just give star. Now you can find even the name is not complete, the index and match function gives you the data. The similar activity also you can do with VLOOKUP function as well. Did you know in an Excel workbook you can create up to 255 sheets? And that's it from this video. Thank you and see you soon.